Welcome to BioITians. In this class, we will discuss the previous year questions of RC subject asked in SSC JEE and TNPSC JEE.
Shear span is defined as the zone where option A bending moment is 0, option B shear force is 0, and option C shear force is constant, and option D bending moment is constant. So shear span அப்படின்னு என்னன்னா, so I'll tell the answer directly and explain. So this option C is the right answer. So shear span is nothing but where the shear force is constant. For example, take a beam having a hinge support at one end and a roller support and other end. Okay, so nothing but the simply supported beam. So it is having a load, uniformly distributed load at some part, okay, at the middle part, for example. Okay, now for this the shear force diagram will be like this. So at some point it will be very constant and again it will change so from here it will have a constant shear force. Only in between the load எங்கே இருக்கோ அங்கே மட்டும் தான் வந்து இந்த வேரியேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் how, so this shear force, constant shear force will be acting, this span is called as shear span. Okay, so this span in the span will be called as shear span because in this area the shear force is constant. So moreover bending moment அந்த மாதிரி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. So bending moment அப்படி பார்த்தோன்னா வந்து the term they will be asking what is contraflexure point. Contraflexure point அப்படின்னா wherever the bending moment changes its value from negative to positive or positive to negative, vice versa, then that point is called as contraflexure point. Okay, so this is the another question they can ask from this type of explanation. For example, I will draw a overhanging beam subjected to UDL. Okay, overhanging beam, this is my overhanging, so it is subjected to UDL, uniformly distributed load. So this beam will be having a shear force like, so all will be inclined because since it is uniformly distributed load, the value will be like this. Okay, so but for contraflexure point SFT will not play any role, but bending moment diagram BMD will plays a role. The bending moment diagram for this condition, support condition, and this loading, the value will be like this, the diagram. So this point the bending moment changes. For example, this point A and B, from negative to positive it is changing. Okay, from positive to negative this values is getting changed, bending moment changes. So point A and point B will be the contraflexure point that they can ask. So obviously we should have come across strength of material, so they can ask in this way also. Now we'll move on to next question. Lap length in compression shall not be less than options 15 dia, less than 20 dia, 24 dia, and 30 dia. Before knowing the right appropriate answer, we should know what is lap length. Lap length என்ன பார்த்துடலாம். ஸோ lap length, for example, நீங்கள் ஒரு காலம் வந்து பில்ட் பண்ணுறீங்க of height For example, I'm telling this is a column of 20 meter. ஓகேவா? ஸோ 20 மீட்டர் ஒரு காலம் வந்து காசு பண்ணுறீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். ஸோ யூ வில் பி ப்ரொவைடிங் reinforcement, longitudinal reinforcement, right, in the column. So but in market the availability of length of steel bar is 12 meter. 12 மீட்டர் தான் ஒரு லென்த் ஆஃப் த ராட் இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இப்போ 20 மீட்டருக்கு போடணுன்னா நீங்கள் வந்து 2 ராட் வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணணும். 2 ராட்ஸ் வில் பி யூஸ்ட். ஸோ அந்த 2 ராடையும் வந்து யூ ஹேவ் டு கனெக்ட். ஸோ கனெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது எப்படி கனெக்ட் பண்ணணும்னா, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் I'm giving a view in the horizontal. Okay, so these are the 2 rods. So these 2 rods should get overlap with each other. Okay, this length, the rendu lap adha length pathingala. So this overlap agar length da vandu, this is the lap length. Okay, this is the lap length. So in question they asked lap length in compression. So the lap length in compression according to IS it should not be less than 24 dia. Okay, so in case if they are asking for tension அப்படினு கேட்டனா ரெண்டு வகை டென்ஷன் இருக்கு. ஒன்னு வந்து tension due to flexural tension. Okay, another one is direct tension. So flexural tension is nothing but ஒரு பீம் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. பீம் எடுத்து லோட் பண்ணும்போது it will bend. Okay, the tension will be developed at the bottom, right? So the tension developed at the bottom because of bending is flexural tension. Then the direct tension is nothing but in case if you are having a rod, steel rod, and giving a pull கொடுக்கும்போது டைரக்டாக டென்ஷன் கொடுக்குறீங்க. ஸோ திஸ் வில் elongate. திஸ் இஸ் தி டைரக்ட் டென்ஷன். ஓகே, இதுக்கு வந்து லேப்ல இருந்து தே ஹவ் given some conditions. For flexural it should be development length or 30 dia. Whichever is greater, that value you have to adopt for the lap length in the flexural tension. In case if they are asking for direct tension, the value will be 2 into LD, development length, or 30 times the dia. So idhula indu maximum value eduvo adu vandu we have to take it as a lap length for direct tension. So 3 things we have to remember. One is for flexural tension, another is for direct tension, another is for compression. Now we'll move on to next question. The correct hook for mild steel reinforcement bars according to the specification is shown in which of the following figures? So there are given 4 figures. So out of these 4 figures, which is the appropriate answer we have to find. So before going to the options, I will give some basic thumb rule and as per the specifications regarding mild steel reinforcement bars. So now take a hook made up of mild steel reinforcement. Okay, mild steel. So mild steel bar la and reinforcement edukranga. The radius of the hook, so radius means this is the semicircle, right? So this is the center point of the semicircle. The radius of this hook, radius will be 2 into dia. Okay, so 2 into dia. So totally this is 2 pi and this is 2 pi. Correct? So totally the dia of the hook will be 4 into dia. Then the length of this extension will be 4 pi irrespective of the type of the bar. Either it can be mild steel or HYST bars. Okay, so this radius is 2 pi. Okay, so that is why, so dia will be 4 pi. Now look at the options which is appropriate for the mild steel bar. So option A will be looking the appropriate. So option A will be the right. In case if they are asking for HYST bars, okay, then the radius of the hook will be is equal to 4 into pi. So the hoop will be looking like this. Here this is the center point of the semicircle. So the radius will be 4 times the dia. So here also 4 times the dia. So totally the diameter of the hoop will be 8 times the dia. But this extension of this hoop will be always 4 pi. Okay, so now compare these things or these options also. So yeah, everywhere it should be 4 pi. So all these options are wrong. In case by method of elimination, you can eliminate all these 3 options. Okay.
Thank you. We will meet in the next class.